Following the upset loss to Oral Roberts on Friday, Buckeyes star forward EJ Liddell went to the internet, shared some messages that he was receiving from some fans that were rather hateful, and it garnered some national attention. And EJ, we're lucky enough now to be joined by EJ to talk about some of this stuff. EJ, I guess my first question to you is, in that moment when you decided I want to share this with the world, what was going through your head?
Just the fact that why would anybody say something like that just off a basketball game of anything? At the end of the day, we give our all to play the game that we love. But at the end of the day, we have to realize it's just a game, and I don't think anybody should be spoken to like that or looked at like that.
Was this a one-time thing for you? I imagine this has happened before, or is this, the NCAA tournament, obviously the stage is bigger, it's amplified, but is this something you've dealt with before?
No doubt, honestly. I've received other messages like that, very negative messages, a lot of constructive criticism, saying things I can't do of that sort. But these messages just stuck out to me because it was after a heartbreaking loss, season ended lost, and people don't understand how much we gave up this year just to play. We gave up our social life, couldn't really see our families and things like that, but we gave up a lot, our blood, sweat, and tears just to play the game that we love. Just coming to be like that just didn't sit right with me.
What else is it that has been so challenging during this time?
Being away from my family, honestly. I get to see and I get to wave at them, but I don't think I've gotten a hug from my mom since I left to come back here for the season. That's kind of tough. And just seeing my little brother and sister growing up, and I can't be there to really witness it unless it's over the phone or FaceTime. Just things of that sort. Just staying away from people who go to the mall. Just missing out on not seeing the fans and everything. It's just really tough because I've grown up like that my whole life, just being around people, being a nice guy that I am. And somebody wants to come up without a mask and take a picture of me, I have to tell them I can't really stand around them. So it's really tough year.
Has there been any positive that's come from this? Has obviously there was an outpouring of support there. It felt like a lot of people rushed to your defense, and have other players reached out and said, I deal with something similar? What is a positive spin to this from your experience going through this?
Uh, there's been a lot of that's reached out to me, honestly. Uh, a lot more than I expected. Like Trevion Williams from Purdue, he said he was going through this since probably like his freshman year. Demetrius Trice, Michigan State's Rocket Watts, Malik Hall. Just people like that. They all reached out and said they also go through the same thing. Also, Trace Jacks Davis from Indiana, he's reached out to me. I'm happy you said something because people go through this all the time. And we just never speak up because we're looked at to have just to be able to take it and have tough skin. So.
People watching this at home right now, they might be looking in the mirror and say, I could do better. Like I get very upset. I watch sports a lot. I get into it. Maybe my fandom gets the best of me sometimes. I'm not a perfect human being. And sometimes I want to lash out. So what is it that I can do to be better, EJ, as a fan? If I'm watching you and maybe you guys do lose a game, I feel like you should win, and I'm fired up because I care so much, what is it? What do I need to do as a fan and stop in those moments and think? What is your advice to people watching for when they find themselves wanting to rush to the internet to attack their favorite athletes?
I feel like all fans need to just after any game just take a little break to calm down because sometimes people get too high or too low. After a win, say we're the best team to ever play. After a loss, we're the worst team to ever play. But I just feel like people need to take a second to take a deep breath, calm down, and just wait to comment anything, honestly.
And also realize that you care more than they do. I mean, I think we need to make that point as well. There's no Ohio State fan on earth who was more upset about the loss than EJ Liddell was about the loss, right? I mean,
yeah, no doubt. Just all the work and all the hours I put into this season to get to where we were at, and just we're at the end of the snap. I just don't understand how people see how they're more hurt than me because I'm out there giving my all to play the game.
I know that you feel the love from Ohio State fans. You made clear in the and the follow up to the messages that you've said you felt love everywhere you go in Ohio, and this is definitely a one-off deal. And I'll just speak for myself as an alum, as a former player at Ohio State. I have loved watching you the last 2 years. I love the representative you are for the university. You're mature beyond your years. I don't believe you're a sophomore, to be honest with you, just the way you handle yourself. So I just want to say that from me to you, man. It's been a joy watching you these 2 years and the way you handle your stuff on and off the court. So I appreciate you making time for us and talking us through all this.
Yes, sir. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Thanks for watching Titus and Tate. For a true friend of the program experience, be sure to subscribe right here so you don't miss a moment of the action.